Kelsey Gibbs, and I'm interviewing Mrs. Zago from Italy.
Okay, go.
Mrs. Zago, where are you from?
I'm from Rignano Flaminio, provincia di Roma.
Okay.
I hope she understands me.
Yeah. Do you remember anything from Italy?
Pardon?
Do you remember anything from Italy?
Here? Or all I can remember is I lived in Ellis Island.
Okay. What was the hardest thing for you to adjust to in America? What was the hardest thing for you to adjust to in America?
Into this country when during Thanksgiving, and everybody was treating us so nice we didn't know what they were doing. We had no idea. Even the people that lived there helped us. And we didn't know what it was all about because it was Thanksgiving. We didn't know nothing about Thanksgiving. All we knew was Christmas.
What do you remember most about your mom?
Pardon?
What do you remember most about your mother?
Well, my mother died when she was 36 years old. My mother had the same thing that I've got, diabetes, but they didn't know how to treat her, so they let her go. In fact, I never knew I had diabetes till my daughter told me. She took me to her doctor, and that's how I found out. Otherwise, I'd have never known. Out all the time, because only 36 years. My mother did a lot of crocheting. She used to make things that would touch the floor. She'd make a big tablecloth, and it would have to touch the floor. In fact, everything she ever made had to touch the floor for some reason or other.
Ask her.
And I started crocheting, but I started crocheting dolls because my mother would never buy me a doll. She says, we need food more than we need dolls. And I never owned a doll in my life. So when I got to starting to crochet, I figured, well, somebody's going to have some dolls because I'm going to make a lot of dolls. And that's all I've been doing, making dolls.
Okay. Do you remember what your mom looked like?
I can hear you, sweetheart. Used to be very particular about a lot of things. My mother would always tell us, we gotta crochet and we gotta learn to do it right. Because every time I did something, she didn't like the way I did it. She would tell me I'm not doing it right. And I would try to keep up with her, but she was impossible to keep up with because she was good at what she was doing. In fact, she was better than I ever was. But she never made dolls. She didn't know anything about making dolls.
How many sisters and brothers did you have?
Gee whiz, I can't remember. Her hair was very much like hers. She had the same color of hair. But my kid sister had dark hair. In fact, when I was born, I had black hair. Then later on, it started getting gray, which I didn't like. I used to color it. And every time I colored, I'd pass out from it. That stuff was a little too strong for me. I passed out once, and I fell on the floor. And when they picked me up, all my hair was gone from the back of my head. I'd been laying there that long. And whoever found me, which was some member of the family, they found out that I was practically bald in the back. And my daughter had to buy me a wig to keep me from going back to work. because I worked quite a bit when I was a kid.
What kind
I
of,
was making shell bands during the war. That was,
ask her what shell,
I was considered very good at what I was doing though.
ask her what those are. Shell
What are shell pads?
Pardon?
What are shell pads?
bands. Shell bands.
Shell
Gosh.
bands. That
What are the shell bands?
Shell bands are making something for the war. I was making shell bands. They're little for the bullets. And I had to pick them up with a shovel and throw them over the bin in order to let them go through. That was on a press.
You used to.
But I was good at what I was doing because they took good care of me there. Those shell bands were something else. We needed them for the war. In fact, I made so many of them. I don't think I can remember how many I used to make. My son used to even come over and help me.
What about the box lunches?
Pardon?
What about the box lunches? Didn't you used to sell box lunches?
Oh yeah, I sold box lunches because my aunt got me to work in there. See, I lived right near a factory. They called it the Rouge plant. It was a Ford factory. And by golly, she went there and told them she's an orphan kid and she needs a job. And the girl says, well, the only way we can do it is take her during vacation time. And it was during vacation that they took me in and taught me how to make box lunches. And I used to really work at that because that's the first job I ever had.
How much did you sell them for?
Pardon?
How much did you sell them for?
For 20 cents a day. The box lunches were 20, but the guys that used to buy them off of me, most of them would tell me to keep the change. So I used to have a lot of nickels.
okay.
Place where an Italian lady owned it. And as soon as I came in, she says, the minute I leave, you can have my place. So I lived there for quite a while. And I had roomers to take care of me that would give me $10 a month. And by golly, that kept everything going because my rent wasn't that much more to pay. And I was making good money at the box lunch company, so I was doing very good.
Say
My
that again.
dad was a bootlegger. I think that's what they called him in them days. And I used to sell his whiskey for $2 for a gallon. And my dad would never color it. It was always made white. He says, now if anybody asked you when you're going down the street what you've got there, you tell them you got vinegar. But I didn't have to lie. Most of them knew that I was carrying whiskey.
Okay, do you want
Got jail right away.
Ma. Hey, wait, don't say it now.
Well, see,
What do you remember about your brothers and sisters?
well, there was 13 of us. That was quite a family. I think my mother had that many kids, you know. And by golly, I was the oldest of 6 when the rest of them were gone.
Do you remember what some of the names were?
Pardon?
What were some of their names?
Oh, some of their names? Well, I had twin brothers. One was Agostino, the other one was Pacifico, but we called them Augie because my mother never knew which one died. They were twins, and it was hard for her to tell which one of the kids died. So she called him Augie, and he was Augie from that time on. But he married Carmela, which was on the same street where I lived.
Can you stop it?
Was I?
Was it hard for you to learn English?
Well, I'll tell you, when my mother died, my aunt put us all in a Catholic home. I was raised as a Catholic, but I didn't like being there because they were very strict with me. In fact, you couldn't say anything out of the way, and if you did try to say something out of the way, they would really be mad. In fact, I didn't like the Catholic school at all. I went to a public school before that, which I loved a lot, and that's where I wanted to be, in a public school, because that's where I learned more. I didn't learn very much while I was in a Catholic school because all they taught us was to pray, and if we did something wrong, we heard about it.
Was it hard for you to learn English when you came to America?
I learned to speak English when I was in a public school, and I loved it there. And that's where I learned how to speak, because before that, when they had me in a Catholic school, I just couldn't even get along.
Could your parents speak English, or did you only speak Italian when you were with them?
We lived in Ellis Island, and it was not hard to get along there because the people there were Italian, the same as I was, and I could understand them, and I tried to get along with them very easily because they were very good people.
Okay.
My mother couldn't speak very good. My father couldn't speak very good. But whenever something came up, I would tell them. Whatever I learned in school, I would let them know. In fact, my father used to buy corn to make whiskey. And by golly, whenever it was on sale, I would tell them, look, they're having a big sale on corn sugar, so you better supply yourself with it because we need a lot of it to make the whiskey. It seemed that my dad used to drink his whiskey in a cup of coffee. He'd have a shot of whiskey in it. And you know, whenever any of the kids got sick, he would give some of the kids some of that, and it always made them feel good. The first dolls I ever made,
Go ahead.
I had a lot of purple and a lot of white, so I put the two of them together. But that's been a long time ago.
Why do you
When
make
did you
them?
get that?
I got this not too long ago.
Pardon?
I got this not too long ago.
Oh, but I made that quite a while ago because I had a lot of purple and a lot of white, and I put the two of them together.
Why do you put the quarter in the purse?
Pardon?
Why do you put the quarter in the purse?
I don't know. I always put a quarter in the purse. That made the dolls feel rich. All my dolls had quarters in their purses. And if they didn't have quarters, I'd be sick because I was always asking my son to bring me quarters.
Ask her why she makes them.
Why do you make the dolls?
Pardon?
Why do you make the dolls?
Why do I make them?
Yeah.
Because I never owned a doll when I was a kid. My mother wouldn't buy me a doll. Everybody had dolls but me. So while I was learning how to crochet, I told her, I said, someday I'm going to have a lot of dolls. And I do have a lot of dolls. I'm forever making them.
Then ask her what she does with them.
What do you do with all your dolls that you make?
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of them that get them like them very much. Whatever comes around, I make sure they get a doll from me.
Also, didn't you donate a lot of them to the foster kids homes?
I've made a lot for orphan kids too. When I first got here, whenever there was orphans around, I would make them a little doll. And most of them used to be so happy to get them.
You also donated about 10 dolls to the Marine Corps for Toys for Tots.
Always had to bring me quarters for the dolls because I had so many dolls that I was passing around, especially to orphan kids. Whenever I'd see an orphan kid, I'd make sure that she got a doll. My kids were terrific. One little black girl come up to me, she says, you know, you made a big mistake. You left some money in her purse, and she brought me back my quarter. I said, look, honey, that isn't my quarter, that's your doll's quarter. I don't want her to run around broke.
Okay, Chelsea.
Is Phyllis your Italian name?
Pardon?
Is Phyllis your Italian name?
I went by the name of Phyllis, but that wasn't my Italian name. My Italian name is Filomena Pasqualina. I go by the name of Pasqualina. Pasqualina. She wouldn't call me Pasquale, so she called me Pasqualina. That meant I was a little Pasqualina. When I was at Ellis Island, I was going to a public school there, and I used to tell them my name was Filomena, and I would tell them, or Filomena Pasquale, Italian, and they'd have a fit. They says, that's too much for us to remember. You better change that name to something easy. And I says, call me Phil. And I says, no, Phil doesn't sounds more like a man. My name is Phyllis. That sounds better. So that's how I got the name of Phyllis when I got here. But that was much easier to remember.
Would you like to go back to Italy?
I don't think so. At one time I didn't mind it. When I was there I liked it. But I learned a lot over there.
What did you like
I
about it?
learned to read and write in Italian and everything else. And I could read it, but I couldn't understand what I was reading. And my uncle would tell me. He would explain to me everything that I read. But he taught me how to read Italian and how to speak it. And by golly, I did pretty good at it. I can read and write Italian very good, but I don't know what it's all about.
What did you like about Italy?
What did I like about in Italy?
Yeah.
Just about everything. I lived in a little town where everything was very nice. My mother and her people were terrific, and my aunt was very great to me. In fact, my aunt is the one, after my parents died, she took me to a Catholic home. And that's the place where I didn't get along at all. I just couldn't stand being in the Catholic home because they were strict. And they put us in different places. And every time I'd run away because my aunt would give me enough money to leave in case I didn't like where I was going. And by golly, every time I left, my kid sister would come with me. She's the sister that took care of my son and raised him.
Thank you, Mrs. Zago, for letting me interview.
Oh, good. Now our little secret's
That's on video. Oh, I felt guilty being the only one who knew. Now you've told everybody.
And here we are, we're celebrating Mom's 90th birthday. And here's a crew from the house, from Grand Manor. Nancy over there smiling like she ate the chicken. Jake's just watching TV. And the Wings, they didn't score. There's Harvey and Joanne. And who do we have here? Well, we got Mom and her sister, Marie. Say hello, Ma. Happy birthday.
You're a jitterbug lady.
Yeah. It's good to see you two together. Harvey, I think, was going to wave a minute ago. You going to wave? And Harvey's the senior citizen of the group, 92 and going strong.
We won't discuss mine.
Oh, you're the pretty one. Excuse me, I got to get everybody on camera. How about some pop? Oh, Leo, I didn't see you come in.
Johnny, how you doing?
When did you come in? Just now?
Just a few minutes ago.
Can I get you a beer or a pop or?
Young Richard just went to get me one.
Okay, you want to get you a beer?
No, pop.
Oh, pop. What kind of pop do you
I don't
want?
drink beer anymore, just diet.
Any particular kind?
No, no particular kind.
Well, we've got just about everything. Okay.
Hey,
There's
I mean the junior. not young
Rich, Rich and John. I'm just getting it all.
Yeah, there's all those young guys there.
Yeah, all the good-looking ones.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Just tell us if we break that.
Yeah, I'll document it.
Would you like some pop, Richard?
Oh, who is that? Natalie, you're getting as pretty as ever.
Yeah, he's a good baseball player.
You're gonna play ball too, huh?
Yep, this is yours.
What about Natalie? Does she play anything?
Well, not right now, but she's a good singer, aren't you?
Oh, well, that's even better.
Yeah, she
The
was.
good singers make more than good ball players.
Yeah,
Sometimes. Yeah, let's take a look at. Now, here's a Barbie cake here. Hate to dig into it, it's so pretty.
Gorgeous.
Hi, Anna. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine.
I want you to meet my husband.
I don't think
You haven't.
I don't think I've ever met you.
No.
My name's Larry.
Pleased to meet you, Larry. I'm John.
Nice to meet you also.
That's my niece. I'm busy trying to get some pictures. Can I get you a beer or something?
I love one.
Okay, and Anna, why don't? So Dolly won $2,000 Canadian. Good for you.
I had this big desire to stand there like Ma would do and throw all the money up in the air.
Did you see the cake over there, Dolly? The Barbie cake?
Oh my gosh,
How do you like that, Dolly?
that's cute.
Cool, huh?
I told Uncle Johnny and Penny the story.
Positive inroads, I'll tell you that.
I thought you were gonna tell me she lost $20.
No, she did good.
Especially when they pronounce it like that.
What's the score? No score yet?
Big ugly penalty though.
Wing's gonna have a tough time this year, I think.
Well, since federal office suspended, it's a bit tough.
Pardon me?
That's why they lost the last couple of games.
Yeah, they lost to the Mighty Ducks, what, twice in a row, or Anaheim in them?
Federal office.
Yeah. It's easier to see it this way.
Tell them hi.
Hi. You want to see yourselves?
Go look at the
Who am I taking pictures of, huh?
Look at the camera.
Hey, look here.
She's smiling.
Harvey, smile.
Little Natalie is bashful.
Yeah? No, she's not. Look at that smile on her face.
After a few hours, she's all right.
What's your favorite
She's a
song to
cute
sing?
little thing.
Remember that one song? Come here.
See yourselves? Who's that, Mom? Who are you looking at?
That's too far for her because I can't see it. See, now I can see it.
Oh, that's you.
That's your old lady.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
and your
I could see
sister.
myself. By golly.
Now I gotta watch
She's
it.
like me,
See what I'm doing.
She can't see far.
Yeah, we're all that way.
Yeah. Well, she eats all the time. Little Natalie eats all the time.
I know.
She's so tiny.
You're a very good eater, I think.
Yeah. And she's always eating.
Nothing wrong with that. Are you hungry now?
She's always
Okay,
picking
pretty
up
soon.
something or
Pretty
drinking
soon.
something.
I think I'm gonna set this up right here so you guys
Oh, yeah.
Just gonna leave it going?
Just gonna let it go. My mom will be glad to look at all this later.
Look at yourself on TV then,
Let's see.
or
Do you
someplace.
like to do that?
Okay, there we go.
Look at
Oh,
it?
I know.
What does that go in on TV?
It's on a, there you are. You can wanna see yourselves?
Oh, I mean, that's the biggest, you can get it,
Yeah, it's VCR. It'll be, I'll put it over on a VCR.
put it in a TV.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I think we're gonna have her in it.
I never seen one like that.
Well, you can open it up and see it, but you can also turn it so that people can see it.
I didn't get down to Birch's, I think way south of the community.
Let's see. Which
I
one do
don't
you
want to lean
want?
over and fall into.
You'll see no two cars. Car's got a busted windshield or busted window.
It hasn't come back on,
Please
huh?
take it right off the road until it's fixed. You never see cars broke down along the road. You don't see no junk cars that wouldn't so. Because they have to get them inspected every 6 months.
I didn't even feel that.
And if you bang a fender, and the guy, they see you go down the road with a banged in fender, they pull you over, you can't drive it until
How
it's
much
fixed.
is that? Just, was it 10?
Yeah, it's 10:15 in the morning.
And 10 a
In
month?
Germany, everybody
Is it really good?
has to do 1 month vacation.
Done really well.
That's mandatory for the government.
I just
Everybody
take
gets
one.
1 month off, minimum.
Are you taking your
You can't take one.
Well,
Her doctor, and a lot of younger doctors, you know, prefer people to be higher, so usually she runs higher.
They prefer it to be higher?
Well, because, I don't know if you know her history, they have them for sale, or do they just,
Yeah.
for her, when she was at the other place, she wiped out so much, she tested.
I was looking, I had a can thing.
That they prefer to leave it higher.
Because mine is too.
But you're a younger person, you don't do that.
No, but it's easier for me to keep it higher. I don't like any of those reactions either.
Right.
It's terrible.
Right.
So,
She's only been kind of like 65 a couple times. In 20 years, maybe once 40, but other than that, really, she's kind of high.
you feel good though?
But
That's
wait,
the
before,
important thing.
because before we came here, she was
You're not in the picture.
Are you in the picture?
check her again at night.
Are you getting hungry?
You're not in the picture.
That's a good
When you're
show.
hungry, you can eat now.
Maybe take your picture. Don't touch that.
She takes it where you take a shot and then you eat. I don't know how that works.
You gonna drink your pop?
myself, but you understand.
Yeah, even I don't understand some.
Bag.
You know what? They want that to take Aunt Phil and Grandma. So why don't you move here, move to the side a little, and see how you can see Grandma in there? See Grandma? And Aunt Phil over there?
She's the one that loves all those clothes. Yeah, she plays with all the doll clothes and all the dolls. You have 2 dolls in there. And you got one black one. She plays with all the. I'll tell you that. Remember you used to make me a black one for my mailman. I used to make, and that black dog used to go so fast. Yeah. She was a real cute doll. Yeah, she's pretty. And she plays with all the things now.
Yep.
That whole box. I gave it to her because I got a box for Ricky. But Ricky's not ready. Twins won't be here either. Oh, Clark will feel so bad. He said he was out of work today. From the Veterans Hospital.
Edison?
She's a pharmacist. So she had to go to work today. Well, they work every day there. So she got this Sunday. She's not one that's connected with Tiziano. I don't know. This is Treese. This is Clark's wife. I don't think Lemmy will even be here, little Yolanda. Her husband just got his kidneys. to Carmela's
This
daughter.
thing is getting big.
Well, I remember Carmela's daughter. Yeah, Yolanda. We call her Lammy. Yeah, I used to call her Dolly. So,
You think we're going wacky?
so don't doubt it, there come the day that came to us.
I thought that
You know,
dismissed it, that really
she
but
don't.
really it turned before it. I think it turned right before it. I wasn't too worried about it.
Turn that.
We were thinking we should have went the other way on the expressway. Good thing we weren't leading. We would have went the wrong way.
I wasn't sure.
Well, good thing Rich was driving then. He knew where he was
She
going.
took off her shoes, I guess. She's running around
You better know
with
where
shoes on.
you lost.
Exactly. Little shrimp. She's not dead. We see her quite often now. She comes over, sees her grandfather, Rich. He don't have many grandchildren, that's all he has. Actually,
Well, it's about time somebody showed up.
So how you two girls doing? You getting all reacquainted, are you?
not quite.
Not quite, huh?
We can't go back that far.
Can't go that far back, huh? So when's the last time you guys got together? A couple years ago?
No. Yeah, it is a couple years.
Yeah,
isn't it?
time flies, doesn't it?
Gee, I was gonna say, no, not that long. And I said, oh, yeah.
I know every time I
2
run
years
away,
went
she
fast
ran
and
away
fast.
with me.
She's telling everybody, every time she ran away from the orphan home, I ran away with her.
Oh, yeah.
She used to take me away.
Oh, you took her
I
away.
was
She was
younger.
a troublemaker, I think.
Yeah.
She brought her
Yeah,
along
and
with
my
her
Aunt
little sister.
Phil, she used to hide the money in her shoe that people gave her,
Oh, yeah. She
And
was
so
always
when
smart.
they searched her, the they never searched her shoes.
That's right, that's where she
That's
had the
where
money.
she hid her money.
That was smart.
So nighttime she'd say, can I take my sister out for a walk on the sidewalk? And we'd run away
And
instead.
then they'd run away.
Yeah, and then she'd take me, put me on a streetcar
Where you
back to
go?
Chris's house.
Aunt Chris's
That's
house,
where
yeah.
she used to go.
Yeah, that food.
Take me
Talk
with
about
her.
Aunt Chris all the time.
Then she
And I
kept
always
saying,
had money in my shoe.
yeah,
That was a good idea, Ma. See? That was smart. Still no scar? No scar yet?
that's been years ago. Yeah, because I was only about 9 years old. She was much older,
Yeah, you guys were just
No, you were
kids.
she was around 16,
Yeah.
But she knew all the streets. Oh, I didn't know nothing. I never was in the foster homes. She knew. So they separated us. They put me in Marine City and they put her somewhere else.
Well, they broke you two up, huh?
But she ran away by herself. So I got tired and let her stay over at Chris's house. They says, well, she's old enough, she's 17, 18 almost, I let her stay. She'll run away all the time anyhow. So Chris kept her and put her to work.
My Aunt even wasn't my aunt.
I know she was not an aunt.
But that's what everybody called her, Aunt Chris.
Yeah, we called her Aunt Chris. She was never related
Yeah.
in any way. She was friends with my mother.
Oh, nice. That was nice.
They were friends, not relatives.
Seems like yesterday, doesn't it, Ma?
No,
No?
it was a long time ago. I think
Long time ago.
Maria was born. That's who found out that we weren't related. She went to Italy to find out something about where I come from and all that. And she told me, she says, you're not even related.
I'll come back and get it for you.
cousin Phyllis?
Well, she treated me like she was. Yeah, she was all right. She was a good
Johnny.
person. Chris was very good. Justina was very good to me.
Here goes, okay.
Every time she left me, she'd leave me money so I could run away. And then when I'd run away, I'd take it. Yeah, then you took me away.
Harv, come on, I'll help you.
Where do you live?
And I always had money
Dig into the
in
field.
my shoe.
Yeah, we'll get up. Unless you want me to pick something up for you. Here, push off on here. There you go.
How you doing? You gotta see the Barbie cake we got. We got a cake made out of Barbie for you. Yeah,
Barbie doll.
a Barbie doll cake, and it's a redhead, so you can keep the doll afterwards. You wanted a redhead, you got one. You wanna go see it?
I'm going to
Come on.
put this.
I'll take you over to see it.
I'm going to put this on.
Okay, one more time. There we go. Okay?
Mommy, yeah,
Okay, come on.
I gotta see this.
You gotta see her Barbie doll cake.
Oh, when you see your cake, Mom, that they made for you, boy, they got a special cake for Grandma Phyllis.
That's a cake.
How you been doing, all right? You remember me?
Yes.
Well, no, this one. You guys live in Howell. I remember you and Barbie doll cake. Then you took care of your dad. We were always love you. Love that kid. Doing okay. Those are your little girls? Boy?
No, my brother's.
Oh.
Mine's the 14-year-old.
Oh, okay. Oh, the picture.
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah, but the cook of it isn't making it for a while. No, she really doesn't want to.
You're right by the fridge.
So they just go directly to the second day, switch sides.
Two nothing?
No, Rangers here, 2-0 Rangers.
How about the Red Wings? No score yet.
Nothing.
Okay, we're gonna sit you back where you were, and then I'll just get you something to eat.
Real good.
Just follow me. Right there where you were before. I just wanted to show you your cake before we got it.
Oh, yeah, right
Take a
here.
picture of it too, so. Yeah, sit right here.
You see the cake?
Let's see, is that thing?
That's not a very good pic. Oh, there it is. There, you can see it a little better now.
When you and Marie sit there together. Or if you want to watch them, Rich, you can watch them.
Wow.
You want some, there's gnocchi, and there's,
Not too much of anything, John.
okay, and there's tomato with cheese on it, and some broccoli. I'll bring you some of that, okay?
Very little. Oh, see? But I figured I said, you know,
This is for you.
You got another one.
It's a picture of me and Lulu dancing. And that's Irene's daughter. This was taken at her wedding. And Kathy got married. So I got this for you, so you can hang it in there. Isn't that Lulu's nice? With her red dress on? We were dancing. She was teaching me how to do
They're
the
crazy,
crazy.
aren't they? Huh?
She says, oh, you can't dance like my daddy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
She was a good dancer. She took after you. Isn't that beautiful? That red dress she had? That's her sweetheart, right?
Penny, use this as a cable. I'll bring it in here for them.
That's Irene's daughter, when she got married. This was taken about 12 years ago. That's me, that's Lulu. So that's for you.
lately.
You can hang on to it.
Wasn't home by golly.
See, now you can show everybody what a beautiful daughter you have. Wasn't she beautiful?
I should say so.
Well, she was a knockout. And that's Kathy, that's Irene's daughter. And she got married. So that's for you, Ma. You can take that and put it on your dresser.
Yeah,
And you can show everybody what a beautiful daughter you have.
I don't want to lose that job.
Okay, I'll set it over here, and Johnny will take it for you.
Oh, yes, I'll give it
A
up.
picture of Lulu. It's Irene Distant's daughter when she got married. They got married 13 years ago. Well, Lulu was looking good, wasn't she?
That's a good looking woman.
Oh, she was still, oh, are you kidding? She was a knockout, man. I'd take her someplace and everybody would turn around and look. Oh.
I didn't, she had to be, she was my cousin.
That's right, she took after you.
Not me.
She said she could run as fast as all you guys, though.
That's right.
When she was a kid, she could run like hell. She was a good swimmer, too. There's Lulu and me. About 15 months ago. The best girlfriend had me this South Kate, I guess that was her daughter got married. And Lulu, she was a good dancer. She was over 50. She had a good kid. I got this for Grandma Phil. I'll just set it there. Yeah, she's not suffering. You're doing a good job there, young lady.
Yeah. Harvey's a good eater.
Okay. How you doing, Phyllis?
You ready to eat? You scoot in there, Harvey.
Was there get?
Whoops.
Whoa.
You okay?
Here.
There you go.
I'm okay.
Oh, good. Well, I guess we will.
I'll get you a plate.
Here. You go ahead and sit down, Harv.
I'll just get it. Okay.
You scoot it up to you. And this here. All right. You got your silverware in your pocket up there.
That's where it was.
I'll go get you a little more to drink, huh?
Okay.
You're having such a good time with your sister, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll have to see who's getting you something to eat, all right?
Okay.
You know, you can take a train from Frankfurt to Berlin in less time than it takes you to go to an airport, get in the airplane, and fly. You gotta go to the airport, you gotta report an hour early. Then the plane
Is anybody sitting here, Harvey?
cab or something.
Nope.
Can I sit beside you?
By the time you do all that, you get a train down to
Glad to have you.
be in Berlin in about 2 hours.
There was somebody there. There was.
Oh.
I just gave you a little bit of everything. Okay? Yeah, Penny made that for you. Where do you want your silverware at, Phyllis?
I don't
Oh, I was getting
Is that
hungry.
right here?
Weren't you?
Here's a fork.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Oh, I
It's
love
not even.
these.
I can get you more too if you want.
How you guys doing?
You're good.
They're okay? You don't have to answer me right this minute.
It all looks so good.
Here's your gnocchi.
That's what she said. I love that.
Yeah, that's Corey's gnocchi.
How you doing? Oh, Harvey's?
Harvey
Maybe that's your Pepsi.
I'll get her some diet I forgot to get my coffee with lunch.
I'll get you Nope, I'll grab it. Coffee and burners.
Okay, Sherry, I'll get it.
Oh, is she?
What's going right?
Don't do that when I bend over.
Oh, they lucky. I think
You
lucky.
why?
Lucky.
About time.
Who scored? I gotta see a replay of this.
Has he scored?
Okay, we scored. Oh, wow. Oh, he's wide open.
Drop pass.
Oh, that was a nice goal.
Igor Larionov never saw a shot he liked.
Put this right down here for your pop, okay? For your
He
burners.
never shoots the puck.
He doesn't have to. He's a mispasser.
We need another chair.
Oh, power play. Maybe we can score again.
Do it, isn't it?
You want to sit and watch the game?
Whoa, that looked close.
I said.
Get it out of there.
She's been watching the hockey.
2-1. Oh! Boy, 2-1. I think you're right.
He really
All right,
likes his
Phyllis?
goalpost too.
Phyllis, I got you a burner, a straw, and Nancy, I got your coffee. Now
He
you
got
gotta
rid
make
of
it.
himself. He
Everybody
said,
got
I will
everything?
never play for this coach
Hoppy,
again.
hoppy, there it goes
How you
again.
doing,
Adam
Phyllis?
Denmark. Oh,
You doing all right?
Victor.
do you know how we got the job here?
Miracle and gold?
Yeah.
Well, it's not bad.
Red Wings suck. I hate that building.
Malta got the penalty? Malta got the penalty. He got the penalty.
Figure that.
I can figure that. And he's got a
Dave
chokehold on
Jackson
it.
stinks. That's how. Dave Jackson.
Nobody got the penalty.
Whoops, sorry, Lord.
When you come down for a hot, because every time they went into
Hey, you tell me that.
Did you get any on there?
Oh.
Good, huh?
Haven't seen him. Anna, haven't seen him. Plenty of seats around. That burners is up on the Hoosier.
They're recording
I'm glad you're fine.
Every time I look, I see something different.
Well, Phil, did you eat everything? Yet?
Right.
I just saw it, I don't know how.
She called while they were at the game. And she finally got here in the afternoon.
How is it?
She afraid of hiding that back when she owes him. Where she's gonna sit down in Biloxi or something.
Well, this gnocchi was so good. Somebody made some gnocchi, did you see? I know, I
Who
made
made
the
some?
gnocchi. I ate mine.
The Italian cook
That's
made
a
that.
gnocchi that I talked
Didn't
about.
tell me who made it. I think maybe one of Lulu's daughters, because Lulu used to know. But that's not like I make them, but they're similar. I make them smaller. Cut this up for me.
Set it down,
The
I forgot why I
tomato.
set it down.
Hold your dish.
Oh, here it is. I got a fuzz in it.
Ma Penny made all this.
I love tomatoes, but I can't cut
And,
them. Yeah,
Not the muscacholis. I mean, not the,
Gnocchi?
John?
cannolis.
Who made the
I'm
gnocchi,
talking about
John?
Oh, the gnocchi, Corey made the gnocchis.
Oh, that was
Who's
great.
Tori?
Yay for
That
Corey.
gnocchi
Really,
is,
she does the best.
she does a good job on it.
Uh-huh.
That's not Lulu's daughter, is it?
That's her daughter's daughter.
Her daughter's daughter?
That's Corey right there.
Oh, well, they're good, whoever made them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lou taught her how to
Did your
make them
mother
and she
teach you?
ended up making them better than Lou.
Lulu didn't
My
teach-
grandma
My
did.
mother taught her.
Oh, your grandmother, yeah, that's Lulu?
Taught the grandchildren. That's
Well, I taught Lulu.
Jackie, where do
Then
I
this
put
is
this?
your recipe.
Remember I taught Lulu how to
Right in
make
the kitchen, I'll take it.
She
I'll take
never
it.
knew.
Thanks, Jackie.
I taught her how to do all
Yeah,
the
just go
things
back into the
almost.
kitchen and I'll lead you up there.
Carry it tomorrow. Mine's in the truck. I can't carry my big fat glass. I put it in my tall suitcase. Doesn't have a place to sit in the truck. That's what I called Leah this morning. Something about taking the
They're
truck.
cutting up.
David, she said,
Yeah.
yeah, now she wants to borrow the truck. David said, sure, for a small fee.
It's a treat not to have to cook.
Yeah, I know.
There we are.
So I think it doesn't fit anything last night. Nothing. That's true, if he didn't get to sit down.
Good.
You're probably she wasn't playing cards. Yeah, that's what we had to do. Yeah,
I was digging in.
$400.
Yep, you got it.
Got there. And when we left, we got back $100.
And I taught Michelle how to make them now.
So,
Michelle will teach you when you're ready to learn.
I thought usually he would go.
I'm not much of a
back out
cook.
that 400, might not have been able to sit.
I said, I'm not much of a cook, really.
That's what Phil always said. I'm not much of a cook. She never liked to cook.
She was gonna
Did you?
kind of hang out with me.
Never liked to
See
cook.
what happened. Dave got the money. Well, we got there, I said,
She's a good eater, though. That's always a good eater.
I used to do a lot of crocheting, but never cooking.
Mom and
Yeah,
Dad were standing there talking with us, well, let's go. We hit the
I
bathroom,
remember.
so that couldn't
You
find
did a lot of work outside the house
Does this
too.
in the office. He's got all the money. Before you go to the bathroom, get the money.
But our Cory made those gnocchi.
She would have had money, she would have sat at that. Not told me to. She didn't have
Used to make them all the time. She's the one that used to come over to my house and want to learn how to make everything. She liked to cook. You didn't. I never
She
did.
went looking for him and you.
Yeah, I was never.
Whoa!
I guess we
Must
scored
be
that.
She sat on a tap.
Stacy Roos? All right, Stace.
Oh, here comes little Ned.
When did I talk to you?
Hi. That's Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Yeah, she's gonna go out some more.
Friday.
Third of the
I spoke
season.
to her
I've seen two
on
of them.
Sunday, like at 5 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I felt you Kathy and
Too bad.
I know, normally drapes would be like, oh man, but no, not this
Sorry, I
time.
missed it. I said, I was supposed to be, I said, anything else good?
Nice way to pick the corner, wow.
Jeez. I said, well, it's not gonna sound like
Anything else? Not really.
But he said, I mean, if what you're saying is true, if he's really there, I mean,
You're not supposed to
I
catch
said,
it.
I'll take it. I want to, he said, there, because it's 12 hours different.
Yeah. I'll take it, I'm gonna bring my plate there in a minute.
But he said his mother was there, and stuff. He said, you know, try to get around, but you can't always get around.
I'll try good.
Satellite. And he said, when I get a line, then you're not home.
I know, I'm really worried when I'm like ready to rupture. Okay. Oh,
But you heard from Daddy?
Aunt Ally, it's so good.
The window. Oh, Lou? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you know what, he called me this week. His house was
We're in the big cellar.
Oh, it did?
You want
It really
anything
did,
else?
because Betty called me last night. She said,
Cake for
I
you.
drove through Riverdale, but you look at that front house. I said, yeah.
No sugar.
He said, but I got your window out. I got the dogs in the window out. Somebody could have brought it in with a rubber cross. Oh, yeah? I guess I'll take that as compliment. Well, it was just meant to be humorous. No, no offense. Did you ever meet him? Maybe you did. My friend Louis.
Been cooking all day.
Louis, he came around in the summer. I don't think I did. What is he? Nothing, he's on disability. Oh.
Is that diabetic cake?
Anyway.
No, wait, I'll give you one that's not bid on. There, you can have
His
that
house
cake.
burned down.
No, that you want cake?
Oh, did it really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I thought it was another one. Never mind,
Oh, you thought that was cake?
Well, yeah, he said, no, I don't have to decide what to keep, what to get rid of.
Oh, Lemieux! Darn! Oh, Lemieux's her! I know!
I want to watch the basketball, not in coffee, but I think we're in Detroit Friday.
Oh, you sure can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have a glass of water?
How you doing, Harvey? What'd you like? You're gonna get one of those, what are those called, cantaloupe? So get, you know,
No, this is second. We still got half the game to go. You have enough, Damon?
I don't think they cut the cake, they'll cut it.
Oh, we didn't sing happy birthday.
She comes back.
Get the,
You love that?
the post, yeah.
You didn't have any shrimp. You don't like shrimp? Oh, I do, but I don't know.
He went crawling off.
Darn. You know why you got hurt? So that he didn't have to get his butt kicked.
They cut the cake in.
Uh-huh.
No, not yet.
Bill wants it.
You didn't play
But
too much
thought I had
last game
cake.
at Joe.
No, I just gave her they cut it. She thought that's what I
Still
had.
might be hard.
I gave her the half, but I said, that's not cake, that's like bread. So if they got it cut, it's all right.
He knew to go in with his helmet instead of his face.
Yeah, well, you know what? He was expecting the check. We weren't gonna cheap shot him like he does us.
I still say our gnocchi are the best.
Yeah, they're good.
That's good for them. You ever think about calling your sister? Okay. Do you ever think about calling your sister? Oh, shouldn't I have? Or shouldn't I have? Well, I understand the place I started working at. My sister works there too. Part-time. And I went in the office the other day, and everybody was having lunch. I came around the corner, and she was sitting there trying to
How you doing, Herb?
Good.
When she called too. Huh? When she called. And Mom died. Did you?
How you doing, Phyllis? How you
You
doing?
called me in
How you doing?
I hear a dog in the house.
That's up
Yes,
to you.
you got your pop.
Is that you?
I know.
Oh,
She called me once and she said, I want you to know.
I'll take care of it.
She upstairs, she cares about her. She called me and said, I want you to know Nancy doesn't want to know. She cares about her. Oh. That what she said to her?
Yes, yes.
That's why.
And I said, you know, I can't tell you how long.
Dad this morning and
This dog is still sleeping?
on his
She was
foot,
crying.
he was laying there on his foot. I
She
said,
said
Dad,
she wanted to tell
I
her
said,
brothers.
tell me that dog is getting that close to you. He's got him on
She
his
wanted to
foot.
see her Christmas. Anyway, that's all. I didn't need that.
Nice puppy dog.
I understand, I don't see her.
They really did a good job on this.
My sister had me.
Been up to me to find him the other night, and I couldn't find him right away. He might not have been found.
Her.
It's
Try one of these things. Well, I wanted to.
They're excellent. They're a tanning pastry.
No,
Never had it? Yep. No, yeah, I said, might order them.
yeah. Anyway, we can talk about it later. Well, and I had a little, they didn't cut the cake.
Sounds like my house.
Little kids.
How you doing, Phil?
Canadian sport, Canada Dry.
Phil, you want some more food?
Are you hungry, Phyllis?
Falls right in. See,
Over
see
here.
the
You want some more
branding there?
food, Phil?
All together.
I can't hear if you're talking to me.
Are you hungry?
Oh.
You want something more to eat?
That's all she wants is a piece of cake.
Okay.
When they cut it,
Cut it.
Okay. All right, let's
Because
do
she
it.
thought I had some already. She's not thinking.
Oh.
Say that was me. That's the funniest part of it.
I know. It's kind of like you've ever seen one. Unreal.
Now your answer to that question should be, yeah.
No.
I can break it out daily for her.
Oh, Herb. How you doing?
Give her the 100.
Just one. I'm getting my
See ya,
face
what,
smeared.
in a couple weeks for her hockey game.
Yeah, right.
Look at the look I'm getting.
Is that like investing? So in a couple weeks I have $90 still?
No, so instead of me taking 20 to Vegas for you, I'll take 90.
Whoa. I do better by myself.
Yeah, you do.
And I get it. It'll
You
wait
know how
6
now.
weeks.
Wow.
Okay, I'm enjoying it, you guys.
Tired. Tired.
Buildings are called.
I never
I want him to win the
You know what I'd like to ask Anna? Pop, please.
Okay. Any
Special kind? Is there anything?
What kind you got?
They got
There's
Coke,
probably Coke,
Coke, root
Pepsi,
beer, and burger.
Pepsi.
Better.
They got Coke, root beer, and burger.
Think I'm in a bar.
Root
Ask
beer?
what kind I want.
Burgers, everyone want burgers?
I've got some ginger ale. Oh, yeah, that's all right. I don't
Been
know.
up for 2 days now.
How's it doing?
Yeah,
They're not my feet, go right ahead.
Fall asleep now. No, my stomach up. That's, I filled my stomach up, now I can fall asleep.
I still love Yogi best of all.
Did you get one of them here? Oh, yeah.
They don't,
Isn't it
they're
better? They're not real sweet.
No.
Good. I like it.
Go ahead, show her, don't show me.
Do you know
I
what?
can't get over that little Natalie.
Yeah, it does, actually.
She's so cute.
See this spot here? The suture's underneath.
Right, I can see them.
Yeah,
I can see
the
the
one.
suture right there.
Yeah, half of it's sealed up, it's closed up now. He pulled one out last week. Yeah.
Should have took a half of one, but I didn't, thank you.
That's okay.
Yep. It's getting on Edmonton, just when it's lousy. Once I go home, it's so great. And then that was the other thing I didn't do like it. 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's a beautiful place.
Tells 100 times.
Yeah, it is. It's very pretty. I like it.
The slot machine, slip your foot up, slip your shoe on.
I like these nice little rooms, you know,
Ah,
for
yeah, the slot machine takes
instead of
your shoe off.
monstrous ones. Got a lot of them.
It was not as good as the new place. Mexican game. Best game I've seen in 2 years.
This place is real nice. Sure did.
Oh, maybe we're giving it to later. I'm gonna take that shadow over that. Intentional.
Hey, Grandma. Hi. How are you?
Oh, there's Joe and Benny. Hi. How are you? Okay.
Happy birthday. I got something here for you.
Oh Lord, I can't even open that.
Here, I'll take the tape off for you.
You read that for me, honey.
Okay.
1 for 5, 2 shall.
Grandma, just want to remind you you're loved and you're dear.
1 shot on 4 and 1 shot on 5.
And Grandma, that's true every day of the year. Happy birthday. Happy 90th birthday. Best wishes. Love always, money, and joy.
My golly, that's beautiful. Thank you. My goodness.
Here.
Then again, they've only had 2 goals in their last 25 power play chances, so.
My golly. Oh, that's nice. The pictures of
Let
that.
him in there.
That's me and Betty.
Oh,
That's me and Betty.
I figured that. Oh, that's a beauty. It looks like him.
How much time have I got left on this thing?
Trouble is you raised him.
40 minutes.
I raised him a little bit.
I guess if you let it set for a while, it turns off automatically.
Oh, you were working.
Did you see it?
Like Russia?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
And I don't know.
We went back. Battery in there. Yeah, it's
Did you
showing.
wallpaper that and put in?
Pardon me?
I gave her brother a D minus.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought he said I gave him a B.
Oh, it's gonna come back to haunt you, don't worry.
Well,
Poor kid.
I gave him a
Pat.
D minus?
Yeah.
And I thought he told me I gave him a B. I couldn't remember.
If anyone should have got the D minus, it should have been me, not Tony.
Well, I gave him what they deserved. Whatever he got, he deserved. Let me get Joe and Betty before I forget.
Well,
Big John back there, he's overlooking the...
Here's my favorite mom. How you doing? All right, you getting up to eat? That was a nice birthday party, wasn't it?
The best part's she's seeing her sister. She hasn't seen her in ages.
She's only got one. She
Okay. Some guy that was
never seen her. I hardly see her. She lives.
How old are you now, about 3? 3?
Yeah, but you.
Well, she's got cute little things.
Well, when she was young,
50 million TV.
not now. Larry was there.
And everybody in the house is either Richard or Ralph, or all the boys.
Except for John.
You got a John in there?
I'm out of this, you two play.
You, John.
No, I mean Richie and Butch's
Oh,
kids.
Richie, yeah.
They're all Rich and Ralph and Rich and Ralph and Rich.
Ralph, yeah, Rich and Ralph. Yes, Rich and Ralph, and Ralph's his brother.
Just
Look at 2 hours. Right now. I want to keep things up. They're on the ice, they're on the ice.
They're not playing.
They're on the ice, they're on the, you said once they were on the ice.
should explode by then.
Yeah, we're gonna miss that, because you're.
Oh, is that nice?
Who is that, huh?
This is in Macedonia.
Yeah.
Who is that?
We were behind when you turned it on.
Who's that pretty little girl?
Now you want me to turn?
That's you. That's right.
We'll get behind the
Problems
Wait a minute, I'll give you one more shot, one more
Can I
shot.
go take a picture with Grandpa over there? Go by Grandpa.
Macedonia.
Get a picture of you and Grandpa.
Put the hockey back on.
Something you read
Wait a minute,
about.
there's, go! I want go!
If my mother was here, she'd be yelling at you.
Because that's the first time I
Smile.
there was
They quit torturing my granddaughter. You get out of here.
Smile. I want to be the one that smiles.
There's a smiley face on my camera here. No, it's on the camera. It's smiling. Look at that. I never saw that before.
When the,
Smiley
when the
face?
front thing is turned around.
Oh, is that what that's for? Can they see it out front?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
They crack me up sometimes, man. Harry,
Want to get through?
he bought a radar detector at Home Shopping Club. The first one we ever had, that big one. They put him on the air. He's like, "Hello." I'm listening. He's on TV. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, you gotta find out if they're listening.
I can hear you. I go, "Dad, you're on."
Just as long as they can force in here, they can not protect anybody they want. I hope so. I wouldn't question meetings anymore.
So how's Chrysler working? Is your dad, has he been laid off lately again, or?
Yeah, he had 1 week off. That's when he was doing the cabinets. That was about it.
You just see the job he did on the cabinets in the kitchen?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He does nice work.
Yeah. He worked on it for a whole week.
He did that whole basement, didn't he? Didn't he do your whole basement? He did a nice job.
Bad as Leah's bucket last night when she
Hey, Penny?
with dollar
You
things.
see the picture Joe and Betty gave Mom? Gave Mom?
Yeah, that's what I was saying on Facebook.
Yeah, but it wasn't mine.
Just there, I looked at it.
Huh?
She was just sitting next to me looking at it.
I didn't know if you saw it or not.
Betty, I love that picture.
We got it for you so you can stare at us all day long.
How you doing? Survived your big party?
Yeah, very good.
The youngest one is Ryan, a big kid, nice kid.
She's not gonna be tired while her sister's here.
She just looked like she was a little tired.
Yeah.
Once I get home though, I'll be laying down and resting.
Probably feels pretty good to see Marie, doesn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Does it surprise you? Was that a surprise?
Betty,
Were you surprised?
Were you surprised to see Anne-Marie?
Were you surprised to see Marie here?
oh yeah.
We thought you would be.
I'd see her though,
Huh?
because Marie practically raised you kids.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got all my bad habits over there, hanging around with Richie.
Yeah. And Richie happened to be their favorite.
Got all his bad habits.
From my favorite cousin.
We were practically the same age though.
Yeah.
Have somebody.
What'd you guys do?
You never did anything.
Nobody ever picked on any of us though either. Because they picked on one, they had to fight us all.
That wasn't the way it was.
Him and Abel were the best of friends. They grew up together.
No, he grew up with Richie.
No, know I'm talking about,
We
Johnny.
wouldn't gang up on somebody.
Pardon me?
We wouldn't gang up on anybody.
They'd see each other.
No, they'd pick on one and we'd make sure that they didn't pick on all of us.
Johnny, I couldn't figure out. He was playing something. It was
All right.
I know he carried a big tray of stuff for me over my bin.
Now she's talking about work.
He didn't get crippled up doing that.
All right.
Because I had to shovel that in, you know. Somebody shovel. He says, you're not going to do that, Ma. And he picked up the whole tray. It's a wonder he didn't kill himself.
He's strong as a
It wasn't that heavy, Mom.
Is there shell bands?
Red and blue?
Shell bands were
Is that when you worked at
and him carrying the whole tray of
Wolverine Tube. Yeah.
you know.
you didn't work there very long?
I don't want you shoveling.
Oh yeah, I worked there
I said, well, you can't be doing what you're
when I
doing.
turned 18 in high school.
And he
I worked there and swam, and then worked midnights over there. And then when I got out of service, I worked for 2 years before I went to college. But she broke all her records on the shell bands, so the guys wouldn't help her. They got mad, so they wouldn't put the shell bands in for her. So when I was working there, I'd go by and I'd pick it up and throw them in for her, because she had a hard time lifting it up.
Yeah.
What's a shell
Couldn't
band?
pick it. Huh?
What's a shell band?
Shell bands are little bands on, just, you know, like on a bullet. They got shell bands around here and that. She worked on the atomic bomb.
That came along, she knew how to do
She's got a
everything.
thing over there, a medal.
Yeah.
She got from the government.
They want them.
And a citation that she worked on. I didn't know she worked on the atomic bomb, so I saw it.
I don't have to show her.
But
I was.
all these shell bands and firing pins they made over at Wolverine Tube. I broke all the records on the making the firing pins. They were this, and they had holes punched in. The record was something like 4,000 at 8 hours. I put out 9,000.
And every time I read
And then she broke all the records on the shell bands. So that the old timers, they thought we were job killers. Well, hell, I'm just giving them a good day's work.
She'd always say, you got the money and I have, but you got it in your shoe somewhere. And she knew where I kept it.
And you decided it was easier teaching.
Much easier. For 30 years, I taught school and never felt like I worked a bit. In fact, I would have done it for free. I liked it so much.
Got that job at Ford.
Yeah.
You quit that to go
Looks like it's here in the whole
Yeah. I gave up 19,000. I went back for 4,000.
Come back.
Why'd you do that?
Because I enjoyed teaching.
doing something you like.
Huh?
Hey, if you do something you like, it doesn't feel like you're working.
Very good.
You gotta work the rest of your life, you better find something you like to do.
Yep. Teachers got it made.
Yeah, we got it made now. We got good retirements and everything. Of course, when I was in it, it wasn't very good. Luckily, we got a union in, and we got good pay raises all the time. It ended up being a good profession.
Tell me all the things my dad did wrong, because now I get to hear from your cousin.
If he tells you I did something wrong, he did it with me.
She did that for me
That's why
last
you
year.
never did nothing. We never did nothing. We're good kids.
Everybody came, Harvey and Nancy and
Except one time where the bigger guys made us beat up
More stuff to eat
the other
here than
guy.
I've ever seen.
Made us beat up one guy.
Huh?
Oh, more than
Hey, so-and-so won the race.
The older guys in Oakwood
pie that was made out of
made me, him, and somebody else beat up on one kid.
apples.
Well, he was a bigger kid though.
Yeah,
And he was
bigger
picking
kid.
on,
He was picking on.
he was picking on Louis. He was picking on Louis, and then I think you said leave my brother alone, and he laughed at you, and then the three of us got around and we said, you leave him alone.
No, they made us.
I got a cracked tooth there where he nailed me.
I know we
And,
Otherwise,
we got him down.
he was much bigger.
Oh, let me get a picture.
I'll be seeing you.
He was a 17-year-old and we were what? 13, 12,
Big job.
Make sure it's like
12, 11.
Leo.
Oh, I remember the one that was walking
Yeah.
and showing everybody how to walk.
Oh, yeah.
He's still showing everybody how to walk. He's got his
And by
cane.
golly, he kept on walking too.
Well, we'll see you.
Are you leaving, Leo?
Yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta be at work.
Thanks for coming. I didn't even
I
know.
remember
Oh,
Leo.
it's always
You
an honor
came
and a
from
privilege, John.
You came from Battle Creek, huh?
Yeah.
Well, be careful going home.
We'll see you, Richie. See you on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get a picture here.
No,
of Leo
it
going.
was so nice when I got out of my car. I just threw my car, my hood back in the car.
How to walk and everything.
Looks nice. Spring's gonna get here regardless of what winter does.
That's right, it's Leo for you.
Okay, do you want to take some pictures? Go ahead and operate it.
There's Dad. There's Dad's butt.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't feel like buying your dad a new camera.
Don't belittle yourself.
I didn't mean it that way. I meant it knocking it out of his hand. I take pictures. I don't do cameras. Cause I got always something to hold on me with the camera.
No, he took off. I guess I'm gonna have to go.
Where are you living now?
Same place I always lived.
I don't
You were
remember.
there.
I don't remember. Down in Taylor? You live in Taylor, Tucky?
That's what they call it. You look
That's a
up.
pretty fancy
Tucky.
jacket you got
And I'm
on
an
there.
Italian. What am I? Yep. It's a long time now.
I'll make a tape like this VCR and send it to you.
Oh, we'll be all right when they start.
I'll send you a copy of it. Just you and my mom in it. Because I set it there and left it on.
Still making dolls? Are you still making the dolls?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
As usual. That's all I ever do, is make dolls.
How's that game coming? Oh, the rings are back on, huh?
Something to enjoy.
And does a good job at. And you do a good job at it. Richie said it's something you enjoy.
I do.
Yeah,
I used to make them for all the orphan kids to begin with. And by golly, when I ran out of orphan kids, there was others
They
that
look
wanted
bad.
dolls.
They sure didn't play their regular game.
No matter who I made dolls
Hey,
for,
West
they always
Colorado,
come back
the
for
good thing
more.
by Flurry, they got a good team.
Nice dolls.
Yeah, they were the best.
Playoffs.
Yep, yep.
The trouble is, that's all I knew how to do was crochet.
10 teams that are going to be tough.
I don't know how to crochet.
I've been crocheting ever since I was a kid, though. My mother taught me how to crochet. My mother taught my big sister how to crochet. My big sister was very good at it till I come along. And when I came along, I beat her crocheting. And I come from Italy, and by golly, they let me know.
Last year, Brett Hall was the big,
She was a
all
foreigner.
St. Louis had almost.
And they still lost.
Yeah, and we were able to control Hall. But
What a way to look at it.
now that he's with Dallas, it's pretty hard to control because they got a lot of stuff.
Do you want to sit over here?
No, that's all right. Sit there a while. Whoa, now I'm getting warm.
Yeah, it's warm in here.
It's beautiful in here.
Heat down.
Well, there's that nice picture. It's been so cold out.
Joe, did you tell Uncle John where you're working now?
Yeah.
Your grandpa said congratulations on your sales.
When you talked to him today?
Yeah. Yeah, they called.
How they doing?
Good.
When do they come back?
They're leaving the 26th. They'll be back the 29th. They're gonna take stop 2 nights.
Well, they're driving?
28th. Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
They gotta have their car down there. They can't be down there for 3 months without a car.
It's a long drive.
Yeah. Well, he takes it. If he stops a couple times, he takes it in 3 days.
Grandma driving too, or just him?
It's grandpa. The folks have been to Panama City Beach for 3 months.
That's good to hear, Liz, you know, she was one of the.
Last year, Betty gave me one of the most beautiful white tops I ever owned in my life. And I've worn it more than once. It's beautiful. By golly, I'll never forget that, Betty. That was a beauty. I still have it at home. And I hate to wear it because I'm afraid I have to send it to the cleaners.
It's washable.
I don't think it's washable.
Yeah.
It is? Oh, I didn't know that.
Pardon? Oh, coats are upstairs. But I'll show you where they are, but I don't know which one is where. So.
Take it off.
But I'll never forget that top, Betty. Never. I've worn it more than once. And I was always afraid to wear it too often because I wouldn't know how to get it dirty and I'd have to send it to the cleaners. But I hear it's washable and I never knew that.
Now you do.
There's always about 2 people there.
Okay.
I still have it though. It's a beauty.
Now you can wear it.
Look at me. Hey, up here.
The pot. So the.
That was
one
my little-
here.
Yeah, we ready to go?
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
He's upset.
Yeah, I agree on something. You're fine.
That's 10.
And Molson's a pretty good
I bet you called.
Oh, yeah.
Very tenacious.
Yeah, it's right in front of that dead boy.
We got 2 little kids in there with us. Hopefully they'll fall asleep. They fall asleep.
I got it all.
What?
You know, Leo.
That was pretty.
Richard,
I got one
Up
foot.
in there.
Yeah, both of these.
did need shoes?
That's why you got that key.
I didn't know that.
Curious about
I didn't know that.
Whoa. Get
it.
dressed.
Otherwise,
We got a long way to go, you know.
stomp
How far
around.
do you have to go? Oh, couple
Smile.
hours, I guess. Lincoln Park.
It's the bird.
Lincoln Park.
That didn't look like it was even close.
That's quite a ways.
Hold on.
You trying to take my picture?
This is how you can tell. And it's only the skate. They can have like their arm or.
Camera break?
Homer.
Your hands finally got warm.
Oh, they cold.
She had frozen hands all the time. Not now. Now I'm warm. But here. What the heck you got there?
Not yet, but.
That's her fingernail is hanging off. Can't you fix it because it'll scratch her to pieces? I touched it.
Yeah, I think it's broken down the foot.
Yeah, it's
I can
I know it's broken.
Oh, this chick's giving it the moment. I turn around and
And I
say,
can't
somebody's
really
giving
show
it
my,
picture.
I just had to cut the tips off, you know, cut around it.
Yeah.
Go get some nail
Why
clippers,
don't you
huh?
say something that, I went to touch it, almost scratched my hand off. Yeah. Don't touch, don't pull it. Sean.
I'll cut it and
John
file
to
it.
come off. Yeah, well, John will probably fix it, or Penny.
Yeah, I'll,
Just need a little scissor on it, you know. Yeah, and that. They have a cutter, and a cutter will do that too.
I'll get you.
But I'll tell you, it irritates me when I'm trying to crochet. Well, gee whiz, how long do you have it?
It splits along there.
Quite a while.
Because I know she's had it
Smooth
before.
it out, you know.
Is that a brand new rule?
Never
I can't stand my fingernails when they're they're not in shape.
I got one that cracks like that, right along, there's like a
Mine are
ridge.
hard as nails.
Are they?
She's got soft nails. Mine are just like knives.
Oh, they're nice and long. Yes, they are.
Thank you, I like it. My nails always grow fast.
Do they?
Osgood looks like he slept in too many holes.
But that doesn't, well, don't touch it and you'll get it off.
I'll fix it for you in a minute.
If you cut it, then just file it a little. And then just file after it's cut. Yeah, then file a little bit. Somebody at work does that. Someone at work where I live. Oh, you mean at home? Where you live? Yeah. Yeah, they should fix that.
Someone at work.
There must be work over there. It's a job. Been a long time since we went to work to Wolverine Tube. That's where she used to work. I used to love it. I used to work there too. You were always the best worker they had, that's right, that's me. If you say so.
I don't want to argue with your big sister.
No matter what machine came out, you know how to use it.
Where, it looks like everybody's gonna go. You take care of yourself.
I sure will. Am I glad to see you?
You don't have to shake my hand, I can get you.
Mamma mia.
Okay.
Bye, Anthony. Take care.
Well, Joe, take care of your girl.
You're old now.
And yourself.
Take your grandma home.
Hi. Nice to see you again. See you too. It was you I saw 2 years ago. Well,
Just say goodbye.
remember I
Natalie,
see her.
say goodbye.
Hi, sweetheart.
Say
I'm
thanks for
gonna
making all those dolls. You tell her thanks for making all those
Tell her
dolls.
I'm gonna make her some beautiful dolls.
Tell her again. Okay. Come on.
Bye. Well, we'll be going, Penny, and this was real nice of you.
And Natalie's a beautiful kid.
I know she's happy about it. Okay.
Well, I'll see you.
By golly.
Yeah, we're leaving as soon as I can.
Oh, well. You have a nice time.
Well, I will see you.
By golly.
How much time left?
I'll see you, John.
Are you leaving? See you, Rich.
Bye.
Yeah. Say, John, they can't go wrong.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Keep up the good work there, man. Just keep throwing strikes. Right here, a picture. Where's he at?
Is that my Johnny?
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Not here. I don't know where he is.
I'll be right back.
By
You might be
golly.
outside or.
Double gags.
Is he in the bathroom?
Need some bags when you get some.
Huh?
That vacuum, I need
All
some
tied
bags.
up.
Oregon Derby
Oh
no
my gosh.
more.
I'm not doing it.
So, where is he?
Cars.
You're not.
Selling cars.
Oh. Yeah, don't go.
Oh, there he is, most valuable player. Look at him. Yes. You got his trophy. Did you show that to Grandma Phil?
No.
Here's little Harry. He's the best hockey player. He got his trophy and
Here,
everything.
show it to her. I have to put it on the roof.
Let's see. Stop. Rewind.
I never knew what hockey was till I saw it on TV. I never knew what it was.
Here's Dolly's boy, number 8, right there, Ma. Number 8. See number 8 right there? That kid right by my finger. That's him. Skate there, number 8. He's a big kid. They have this. That's Dolly. That's Leah's boy, Eric, little Eric.
I'll be darned.
Eric Miller. Oops, that's it. But then-
Hi, Aunt Phil.
yeah, he's the most valuable player in the Super Saturday.
Bye, Daddy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's been wonderful.
Here he is again with his trophy. You remember him at Christmas time? That's Leah's boy. Look, he got the trophy for being the best player.
I'll
See?
be darned.
Look at him with that there. There's Paula. That's Paula. That's it. That's pretty neat. That's a nice TV, eh, Ma?
There. Grandpa,
Dollars. Huh?
Paula's not there.
Wasn't that Paula?
That's
Who was
unusual.
that, Leah?
What?
Yeah, kissing Eric.
so
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Just
10 more years to 100.
excited.
10 more years to be 100.
there.
Yeah.
That's Leo's on that.
Oh, that's Leah, okay.
Leo's on that.
I see, okay.
You should only know how she gets it back of my head in there. I'm like,
Oh, you were gonna stand up?
Last year for my birthday, she gave me the most beautiful white blouse I ever owned in my life.
Well, Betty,
Yeah.
that's what you were saying.
And by golly, I never got over that. I was afraid to send it to the cleaners. I thought it had to go to the cleaners. But somebody said no, it was washable. Only I didn't know how to wash it. But talk about it. That was on my birthday last year. I couldn't get over it because I had just met Betty before that. Shortly before that. But I never forgot that blouse. I still can't forget it.
That's a birthday card from me to you, my favorite mom. It's a birthday
All
card.
kinds of cards here.
Yeah, and you got some presents here too.
You got all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah.
By golly.
Yeah, here's a card
all
from,
kinds of stuff. You got
here's a
cards.
card from Joe and Betty.
See?
It says, Grandma, just want to remind you you're loved and you're dear. And Grandma, that's the everyday, that's true every day of the year.
I just had to say
It's
that.
hard to read
He
upside
was a
down.
teacher.
It's hard to read upside down.
And they wonder why the
Here,
students
read
getting
it
out
there.
are having problems.
Everybody read it for me.
I'm not a good reader.
Get ready to go.
Good.
You're good
It says,
too.
Aunt Phil, you're the very best.
You're the very best.
Happy birthday,
Oh, okay, I was like,
nephew Leo.
I'll
That's
be
from
down.
Leo.
Yeah,
Take it easy, drive careful.
yeah.
Birthday, love you.
By golly, thank you.
That's from Leo.
Yeah, but
cute, isn't it?
Leo's the boy with the, that was walking. Yeah, he was walking.
Truck back home.
I think he already left.
Before it's too dark, cause others.
Aren't I right?
Yeah.
They're best.
Yeah, he had a cane.
Walking.
He had a cane. I didn't know he had a wooden foot.
He had one leg, and yet he could walk real good, and his mother taught him how to eat.
Discovery Channel.
His mother taught him how to use his right hand to eat, and how to use his left hand with a fork. In fact, she got the special fork that he could use.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's from him.
I've got it.
That's from him.
He is taking the shooter. He shouldn't be taking the shooter. Find that.
Here comes another
All
one.
right, Nick. All right.
There's a messed up, number 5, right there.
Yes, Nikki took the shooter and he should have taken the trailer. You're right.
With love to his dear great aunt.
Nick Lidstrom.
And then number 19 didn't
That's
get back in
Christina.
time.
Steve Eiserman is not offensive.
from,
He doesn't have to get back in.
Carolee and Rich, Ron, John, Richard, Natalie, De Palma.
Yeah.
Eiserman's a
Because you're
boy.
such a dear great aunt, so nice to think of too.
Yeah,
It's
I
pleasant
was
now or
making
any
dolls for
time
them.
to be remembered again.
Here's the Adirondack, it's gonna be
That's a
playing
pretty
games
card.
with Leo.
They're all beautiful
Yeah, they
cards.
moved the transfer.
By golly.
The
Thank
team
you.
from Hunt Falls.
This one says, happy birthday aunt.
So that they'll be able to take it, they'll be
Says
able
for a
to get back.
special aunt, thinking of you and your
Hunt Falls
birthday.
is a small town in Upper New York
Oh, this
State.
is a long one. Loving thoughts this greeting
They have
brings
more people
are
come
yours
down
throughout the
from,
year.
if,
For after all, you've always been an aunt who's especially dear. And since you deserve the very best that life can send your way, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that's what your wish today. Have a wonderful birthday.
Still crocheting like as usual.
That's from, it says love always
And
Richard and
somebody
family.
taught me how to use a needle, which I didn't know how
Oh,
to use,
Miss Lee,
but now I'm
free,
using
okay.
it.
For the crochet?
Yeah. That needle comes from one of the girls where I work,
Where you live or where you,
where I live.
you said it's a job living there, huh?
Yeah, I'm making dolls all the time though. one doll after another.
Well, those are both
on the radio.
Well, if you like it.
Those are both the same.
This
Otherwise,
is a
it's
sister.
both the
This is
same
probably
option.
this is probably from yeah. This
So
is from
yes,
Maria.
the answer is yes.
A sister will always have a special place in your heart and in your life.
Every time I ran away, she ran away with me.
That's all I wanted a sister now, I know.
She ran away with me and she'd always say, you got money, it's in your shoe. Take the money out and take me with you.
I won that bet,
She always reminded me where my money
Yeah, I was gonna bet you 100.
I always had my money in my shoe.
Always on the go.
But I was getting money where she wasn't.
Says we have shared a lifetime, sister, of deep feeling for each other and warm memories of all that we have been through with one another.
One thing about her, she could out crochet me, she could outdo me in everything. She, oh yeah, she was good at everything she ever did. She knew how to run every
So I
press
said I
that
did
was
not
in
learn the
that
recipes
place.
for mine.
And me, I couldn't even, outside of my own press, I couldn't run the rest. But Marie could outdo everybody. And they'd say, now do your sister's. She's, my sister knows what she's doing. She doesn't need me to show her. And she wouldn't take my job. She's the only job she wouldn't take. She said, my sister knows what she's doing. She come from the old country, she knows. And I sure did come from the old country too. I didn't even know how to eat spaghetti like the guy that lived before me. He could eat spaghetti, looked like he was born naked and eating it. He could twine it around his fork and eat it. And me, I could never do that. I'd get it all over my face.
What did you get, a penalty?
You know how to eat it now, right?
Oh, now I know how. But I still don't know how to turn it the way this one guy does. Domenico is his name. It was Don.
I'll read the rest of this, okay, Grandma?
Did you give her her picture?
I'm gonna read the rest of the card here from Marie.
I don't know what was doing
We've had special closeness that kept growing through the years, and kind of bond that strengthens through the laughter and the tears. Now I'm hoping you can see the love that's in my heart for you, and my gratitude for all you are and everything you do. For you're the friend I've turned to, you're the sister who's been there.
Here, Joe,
to
keep
make
reading
the
and
good times
open it.
better and understand we care. Happy birthday and happiness always. Love, Marie.
By golly, Marie was always
Why,
there.
what are you getting smart about?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my.
Here's a couple more, ready? This one says Grandma Phil.
she'd always remind me to take the money out of my shoe so I could take her with me.
This is for my great grandma. Great grandma, open this card, hold it close to your heart and squeeze. There, that's a birthday hug from me. Hope you have a happy day from Corey.
I sure will
That's from
have.
Corey.
I know. And just think, she made all our gnocchi for us.
This one says Grandma Phil. I think I know what this one says. Yep.
You know that one by heart, Joe?
Oh yeah, I read it twice. It says Grandma, just want to remind you you've loved in your dear. And Grandma, that's true every day of the year.
Here you go.
Have a very happy birthday. Love, Peggy. That's from Peggy.
Oh, Peggy, I'll always remember her.
Right behind you.
I'll just dance now.
By golly.
Matthew Dan, no, he needs to know that he's.
Okay, you ready? Got a big box here, Graham.
And he's fast, so he's like,
What do we got?
walking on a break.
This is fun.
Here, I'll open it like you do. You remember how you used to open all the presents every Christmas?
Yeah, and save all the papers.
Takes about 20 minutes to open it.
The lady across the street wanted all the papers. No matter what paper I got, she'd say, save all the papers for me. She never had it.
He's been playing pretty good. He got her and Scotty Bowman.
We're at Dollhouse.
Yeah, you know how we had to do that?
I'm talking after.
It hurt.
No, but he was Bowman. And Bowman doesn't usually.
Okay, so fragile.
I don't question.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Golly, that's a good job.
Yep. We got it.
Don't Blake have the teams though. He had the.
Blake was so lucky.
Yeah, he had the team. How many teams were there? 6?
6, and he had a powerhouse, you know, for 9 years
Plus,
in a
yeah,
row.
He got the choice of all the good teams.
Yeah, he got the top 3 French Canadian picks over everyone else.
Let's see what we got here,
Got
Grandma.
Maurice and Henri Richard.
Boy, this whole thing's all taped up.
I know, I don't mean to be in.
See that, Grandma?
I would know.
We got the whole thing all taped up here.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, they all were.
Open up your stuff, huh?
There we go.
How about how we done that?
Who's in front, Joe?
Peggy.
How about Tim Horton? How old was Tim Horton when he died?
Oh, it's a little fountain. You put water in it?
No, don't really. Don't really, but you just turn it on, it makes a sound.
What's that?
Oh, you don't put water
You
in
gotta
it?
put batteries in
How he
it.
died?
There's batteries right here, okay.
Car accident. How old was he? 48.
41,
41 or 2. He was on his way home, his new sports car, a Pantera, a Ford Pantera, going 120 miles an hour. Yeah, he was. I read it in the book. And it was on Sports Legends. You ever watch that on
That's unusual.
Classic Sports?
Yep.
Watch those, the Howard
Legends of Hockey.
That was him. He was a little guy, but very strong.
What a beauty.
That side button.
No, you are supposed to put water in it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, water goes with it. It's a little pump, I can hear it going.
You know, it's the,
Yeah,
it's the noise.
it's the pump. Then there's,
Oh,
that goes with it also, but.
Got the sounds I thought, just the sounds of water and birds.
I've never
did.
seen anything that's that beautiful.
Your directions right here.
Yeah, water goes in that thing. See the water? Goes in here and it comes up.
I know, time is our worst enemy right now. Because they are great at coming back from deficit and kicking butt.
Will you put water in it, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's a hole here and the spout comes out right here. There's a hole.
You're kidding.
There's a breakaway.
You got some water in there? Is that water?
Wait, wait, wait.
Water.
Yeah, real water moves through the ingenious sculpture.
I bet that's gonna smell nice.
Gotta put more net in.
Oh.
Well, then it's got to melt. Because these are now cubes.
Come on, stop that thing.
Get it out, get it out!
Shoot you in the face.
Oh, there it goes, yeah. There, see the water?
Shot it! Wow!
Can you see the water, Grandma Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! We're right
Hold
there
it up
to the
closer
back.
there, Joe.
Yeah, but Doug was
Grandma?
also on the crease.
Yeah, beautiful.
Here, we're going to baptize thee. I just baptized you.
Mamma mia.
Great.
Baptized.
Oh, there's a.
There it is.
That's a beauty though. Look at that house.
Turn the birds on, they sing too.
That's Professor.
You know, sometimes it goes and
Not
sometimes it
singing?
doesn't.
You pull it back, you do it to 1-1 for waterfall nature sounds.
Good thing you had the water.
Or 2, I guess that's a Roman numeral 2.
There they go. Hear the birds?
See?
Zacky's tough.
Very nice.
He's the best player on their team, I think.
Joseki? He's the only player on that team that I would even
It's
like.
pretty cool, huh?
And how?
No.
Does Detmarsh on that
Avon
team?
calling.
I'd be able to speak.
Right at it.
Really? Players that can play some sports.
We branched out.
Yes, yeah.
No pun intended.
Because
It's no water.
play for anybody but Mark Crawford.
saw me.
He's only one.
What about me?
My golly, I can't get over that.
How long have you been with Vancouver? Middle of the season.
That's pretty neat, huh?
They fired Keenan at the All-Star break.
A lot of people can't get
I'd
along
be
with
scared of spilling that water.
Hey, me too. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna go put it down. I don't wanna spill it either.
That won't go down, will it?
It goes down inside that little pump there. Somehow.
By golly,
It's pretty
I
neat,
never
isn't
saw
it?
anything that pretty.
So you having a happy birthday, Grandma?
I sure did have.
That's good.
I had everything.
What are we gonna do for you next year?
By golly, how nice.
Nick was nowhere near his face.
Now Colorado's got the power.
From Joey.
No, this is from Peggy.
Sure.
That's from Peggy.
Peggy.
Rippling's got a.
It looks like he hit his head on the glass.
He hit his face on the glass.
The stick wasn't even close to.
Well, for one thing, he had LaPointe's.
Colorado's on the power.
Yeah, that's me and Betty. That right there was from Peggy.
What?
By golly.
May I see your cards? May I see your cards?
She's got a couple duplicates in there.
Oh, yeah?
I've got so much I don't know where to start or where to end.
Oh, from my great grandma. That's a cute card. From Corey. Oh, and one from Aunt Marie. From your sister.
Marie, yeah. I talked to her for quite a bit.
Did you?
My sister Marie used to show me how to work.
She did, huh?
She's the one that used to, no matter what press came in, she knew how to work them. And me, I only stuck to one press, the one that I knew how to work.
But you did a pretty good job on that one press then.
Yeah, because I used to make a lot of dolls while I was there.
You broke all the records while you were there.
Yeah, in that one place. But Marie used to be able to outwork me at everything. Marie was very good at working.
You need a big enforcer.
Marie would always say, look, I'm an orphan, and don't ever forget it.
You got a buck?
And she was too. And I used to tell her I'm the big orphan, and I never say it. She said, but I'll make sure that I'll say it for all of us.
Now, was Marie born in Italy or was she born over here?
Marie was born in Monroe, Michigan.
How about Augie?
How old's different?
Augie was born in Monroe, Michigan.
How much difference ages?
My Augie was a twin, and one of them died, but we didn't know which one.
Claude would use.
But he was married to Carmela.
Yeah!
Now, how many
I'll
years
take it.
apart?
Hey, give me 5.
When you figure
What'd I call that, Acorn?
kids, it took my mother a long time
Patty Boy, you're sitting there
to
and
make
can't do
sure
a thing
that
about it.
Eddie
she was
Roy.
only 36 when she died.
The music
But they didn't know what she died of. But somebody told her, the doctor told her that she had diabetes. And I didn't even know what that was till I got it.
He's a turtle, but he's a.
Now, how many years are different are you and Marie?
Whoa, who made that? Was that Larry Emma?
Marie was the one
The
that
professor.
the best worker they ever had over there.
I just like the way Bruce Martin, remember Bruce Martin announced it? That's it.
And then when it came for her to take my job, she'd say, no, my sister knows what she's doing, I don't want her job.
When last year? Or the first year?
Come on, Adam,
Her
you
Marie
scored.
Is
Yes!
her and Maria now?
Who was that?
No.
Adam breaks for the Rangers.
Paula's still around and Connie.
3-2 race.
Oh.
In overtime.
And Adam Graves, our ex.
And every time, like whenever it was time for us to run away, she'd always say, take the money out of your shoe, let's go. And we'd leave.
You and Augie were trying to teach me how to dance at someone's wedding a long time ago.
I used to know how to dance, yeah. In fact, my husband, when he first saw me dancing, he says, what kind of a crazy dance is that? I was doing the jitterbug. And they see me doing that, and he'd say, what kind of a crazy dance is that? And he was looking to show me how to do the tango. He was a good straight dancer. He taught me how to straight dance, and I was pretty good at that. But when I'd ask him why the straight dance, he says, because Rudolph Valentino is a good dancer. He knows how to do the tango. And he was trying to show me how to tango. And I didn't even know what the tango meant at that time.
This team has done it. So, wait.
Oh,
That
almost
would
had
have been
another one.
sweet.
Would love to have seen him.
But I got a lot of beautiful cards today.
Remind you that they're still on power play, guys.
I go home and
Get out,
I'll
get out, get out.
Okay.
There it goes.
No icing.
I
The
got
clock running down 30 seconds, right?
Yup.
Who's that hand belong to?
Come on. No. Good job,
Nice
baby.
drop.
Another shot.
Well, you can squeeze harder than I
If I'm
can.
not mistaken, I think that's my Johnny.
What is it, American?
That's Joey.
Get another
Oh,
way out
that's
of there.
Joey. I'll be darned.
Get out.
Yep. It's getting all grown up like his
Oh!
That
Is
would have
that
been
the
fun.
one who has one leg?
Well, that was Leo.
No, that was Leo.
Guy Miracle.
Right.
Yeah.
I like him better than Osgood, to tell you the truth.
But he was good at walking.
Very
Yeah,
much
he was. He was doing fine.
You should see him walk.
Yeah.
And somebody would tell him,
No,
Stacy
Detroit-
Bruce
Detroit
got the lead
fans are
winner.
pretty tough on Golden.
use your right
And
hand.
guess what?
You know how to,
Everybody talks to the Red Ones about a trade. They all want Osgood.
you know how to
Osgood has been sought after. They all want.
use your left hand. That's for
All I
a good
know is
form.
I don't follow the game
And he
that much, but
always
I
had a
keep
good
looking at
form for
the
me.
shots on
Oh,
goal.
yeah?
It looks like Detroit
Always.
takes twice as many shots on goal as the other team.
Well,
Oh, I wanted to fix your nail. Let me go get those clippers and fix your nail.
It's easy for us to take twice as many shots. Because we get our rebounds, but unfortunately we've come into straight with hot goalies.
Beautiful
We've got, seriously, this season,
outfit last
every time we
year.
play a team, they
And I
play their
hated
best
to
game
wear it
against us
because
because we've won
I
the cup
figured
twice
if
in
I
a row.
got it cleaned
They
off, I
see
had
us
to
coming
send
a
it
mile
to
away
the
and they're like,
cleaners.
no way, man,
And
you gotta win,
somebody
you gotta
says,
beat
no,
these guys,
that's
gotta beat these guys.
washable.
It's a huge
You
confidence
don't
booster
have
for
to
them to
send
beat
it
us.
to no
They're
cleaners.
doing it too.
And
And you know
somebody
what?
did
Let
wash
their
it
egos
for
go
me.
sky high, because when it comes
That
playoff
boy
time,
did
they
that
can beat
look
us.
good.
And it doesn't happen
And
in
the
playoffs.
first time I ever
Well,
laid
you're
her
right again.
down,
With
she
Scotty,
wanted a purple
when he was
one.
in Montreal,
Purple
and
and
he was
white.
winning all those Stanley, he won 5 cups in a
Betty?
row.
Betty, yeah.
When he did that, he did it
And I made that
without
purple and white, and she
going
liked
in
that
first.
very much.
like 4th or 5th
Then
seed
later on, I
tournament,
made a
you know,
doll
going
for
into the
somebody
playoffs.
else. And she liked that
So,
No,
too.
I know that
In
they
fact, she
worked
loved
towards the end of the
dolls.
season. They kept getting
Why,
better and better.
I'll never know, because that's
No,
all
they're
I
playing
ever
much
did
better
was
now than they
make
were
dolls.
Right. And right now, it really.
But I noticed the
until
little kids, they
a
still
week
go
from
for the
Wednesday,
dolls.
Yeah.
Don't, it doesn't matter.
Little
It really
Natalie
doesn't matter.
especially.
Starting a week from Wednesday,
She
it's the
loves
end of the trade,
dolls.
the trade deadline.
Girl.
From that point until the end of the season is when it really starts to matter.
I didn't like to see.
Somebody told me this is the lady that makes all the dolls.
No, that, I was so upset about that, I said, okay, that's it.
We
I'm
should have
calling.
tried to
There's
pick
a
them
purple
up.
one you made?
Well, that's, I'm like, how can that
What color is that doll? Purple?
let them do
She
that?
made me
How
a
can
white
the
one,
office
a white and
let
purple
them
one, and a
do
white.
White,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, you know better than I do.
Give me a purple and a white one.
That's been years ago.
Okay, let's see, which nail is it that
Couple
needs,
years.
Oh,
which nail is it?
fourth quarter already.
Which nail is it that is,
Which
What
nail?
channel?
yeah, that Anne Marie said needed to be fixed?
Up to.
Mamma mia. Right here, feel that.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, let's see.
Should I stop this from recording?
Yeah.
Forty, we're ahead by 4.
Skin cancers can go undetected, but with melanoma, the changes are pretty